Good morning, Dan. It's Monday, September 8th. So, I'm sorry if I'm quiet, but I'm trying not to disturb the rehearsals and auditions that are going on. Right now, I'm on the 4th floor of the Seattle Center House. The Theater Puget Sound rehearsal halls, and so there are people having auditions all over the place and rehearsals from room to room to room. I'm really tired. I've been here for about 7 hours so far. Technically, I got excused just a little bit early. They're finishing up like their last 20 minutes right now. The rest of my carpool is still inside, so now I'm just sort of stuck. This has sort of been my entire weekend. Has been spent up in these hallways and in these little blue rooms. It's where you get to do most of your rehearsing, singing, dancing, make some noise, have some fun. Although it always feels kind of like I'm in like a drained pool or like a little aquarium. It's kind of cool because sometimes you get to look outside and see like the Seattle Center. Probably not too much from this room though. I can hear the fountain off that way, but too many trees. A little bit of history that I've always thought was kind of cool is that the Seattle Center House actually used to be the Armory. So there's a lot of military fixtures around. The bathrooms still are painted like army green. The one that kind of scares me just a little bit, not everybody knows about this. A lot of people know about McCarthyism and searching for communists and blacklisting professors, intellectuals, and artists. There was a lot of weird right-wing stuff going on at the time. What a lot of people don't realize is that nationwide that was happening. It wasn't just one guy. There was a Washington State Committee on Un-American Acts, and they used to have hearings similar to McCarthy-style hearings in this building. I'm sure I'm rehearsing in someone's office or in a room where someone was basically condemned for being an artistic person. So it's kind of this weird roundabout feeling, kind of a creepy feel every time I walk into the building. Although, I have to admit, it's really cool to reclaim the rooms. If I remember correctly, didn't you do Arthur Miller's The Crucible? Sort of a modern day retelling of an old parable that sort of matched up. I vaguely remember that you were the judge. That might not be true. I just remember it was a high school production and that I was really young. So how many plays have you been in? And what were they? Let's go take a look at some rehearsal in progress. All right, so I'm gonna have to kind of sneak these shots so that I don't disturb what's actually happening.
Not! The Antonia, the Egyptian flagship, with all their 60 flying and turned rudder, did see it, mine eyes are blasted.
Gods and goddesses!
What's that passion?
The greater cantle of the world is lost.
Our fortune on the sea is out of breath.
You know what, I think we may want to keep you guys here.
I think we're almost ready to go, so I will talk to you tomorrow. So back here is the creepiest and best hallway. It totally just has to be in a movie someday.